For 2 weeks, I'm spending $0 at the grocery store and only cooking with items that are already in my house, and this is to get rid of what is in my freezer.
Part 6. So this is where we started, and this is where we are. Today I'm utilizing chicken, soup, and bread that I had already thawed out. I wanted to make butternut squash soup with grilled cheese, but I also wanted to utilize more things from my freezer and make it higher protein. So I decided to make a chicken grilled cheese. I had half an onion in the fridge, so I chopped that up, put it on my electric griddle. This griddle has been awesome. We got it as a wedding present, and it is a cast iron electric griddle. I let the soup thaw out on the stove. I had thawed out some sourdough bread from the freezer, and I had some leftover homemade bread as well, so I sliced all of that up. Once the onions were cooked through, I put those aside in a bowl. Then it was time to butter the bread slices and get those on the cast iron to start toasting. I took the time to toast both sides so that everything would be nice and warmed through and melty. And then it was time to add the cheese. I've been getting my sliced cheese from Aldi because they have the best cheese prices I have found. Next, I took my thawed rotisserie chicken chunks and loaded the slices down. If you have not seen my video on how to get really cheap rotisserie chicken and bone broth, then go check that out once this video is done because you do not want to miss that hack. Then I added the cooked onion, and it added so much flavor. It was totally worth the extra time and effort. Could you ever have too much cheese? The next step was to add another slice and then turn these into sandwiches. Next, I got creative and a little spicy and added some Taco Bell chipotle sauce that I had in the fridge. This was a game changer. Totally worth it. It added a lot of flavor and a little kick. I really just flew by the seat of my pants while making these grilled cheeses, and they turned out to be a high-protein, yummy treat. And by then, the butternut squash soup had cooked down, so I was able to dish that up, and I like to top mine with a little bit of sour cream and usually some pumpkin seeds, but I was out, so I tried pistachios instead, and honestly, that was just as good. This meal was a tasty treat. My husband and I devoured it. Thanks for following along with my freezer clear-out journey, and stay tuned for part 7.